evening, gents, and emphasis on that bit, evening. It's Sunday evening, and welcome to another initial impressions, first impressions, initial thoughts, call it what you will. It's the first time I'm going to be using this pair of products together, or first time at all, together or otherwise. And it is an offering I've been waiting for a while from OSP, and it is the Barbershop Duo, the soap and the splash. Now, I've had them a little while, and as you know, I've been actively reviewing the lemon, peppermint and menthol soap for the last couple of 3 weeks, just to really get used to it and enjoy it, and thoroughly enjoy the menthol hit over what has been a fantastic summer so far. Long may it last as well, hopefully through the winter, because we don't want any snow, but that's another story altogether. Anyway, like I say, it's Sunday night and we're going for an evening shave, and it doesn't happen very often, but it's been a busy couple of weeks, and I wanted to get it done this morning, but it wasn't going to happen. Time just didn't allow. So I thought, why not relax with an evening shave? So that's what we're doing. And I thought, well, as good a time as any to start using the Barbershop. So this is it, the Barbershop soap. We'll start with this. And it says it's 100% natural soap made in London, England, and I'm a Londoner myself, so this one speaks right to me for that alone. And then you consider that it's an OSP soap and you realise, well, hang on a minute, if you're familiar with OSP in any way, shape or form, you'll know that it's superb. The only thing that varies between the soaps is the scent. Performance is spot on every time. Everyone has got 10 out of 10 for glide, for cushion and for post shave for me, so I'm kind of giving away most of the end game here. But let's see what the scent is like. Now, when I first opened it in the mail call, it rung lots of bells, and it's very similar to the UK Wet Shaving Society limited edition, which was herb garden and menthol. And this shares, to me, a fair few similar notes to obviously without the menthol, the herbs, and I loved that. That was the one thing that really struck home about the UK WSS, was the real fresh, invigorating herb scent. And this has got it in bucket loads. There's basil, there's what else is there? There's lavender, there's all sorts going on. It is so complex, and it's not what you would call a typical barbershop, because to me, well, I mean, it might do when it comes out in the shave, but a lot of barbershop scents I've had the pleasure of smelling over the years have been a lot of emphasis on sandalwood, of that powdery kind of baby powder scent that you get going on, and that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all, but this is a real nice, unique take on barbershop. Beautiful. And what can I say, James knows his scents. He's got natural scents going on, and that to me is phenomenal. Nature, we are blessed with so many wonderful scents. I mean, I've got a herb garden in my front garden, I've got rosemary going on, I've got basil, I've got lavender, I've got all sorts going on, because it just smells fantastic. You brush past it in the morning and it's divine, and this has lots and lots of that going on. So, I mean, I pulled the rosemary, I roast my lamb with it, I have the lavender, I throw some in the airing cupboard, you know, it's wonderful. And the herbs, just cooking in general. And this is just lovely up front. I wish it had smell-o-vision, because you can smell it. Look, only you get the OSP logo. Don't get that in many. You know it's fresh. Anyway, on with the shave. So, we're going to obviously use the OSP Barbershop soap. I've already hot toweled. We're going to brush up with a Cadman 26mm silver tip brush, and then we're going to raise the razor and blade. It's a Razor Hawk with a Feather Pro. Let's just make sure I'm not telling you lies. Yeah, Feather Pro. Yeah, we're having a shirtless shave today, first time ever, because it's been ridiculously hot, and I've been decorating today, so yeah. Anyway, just shake most of the water out of this lovely brush, big 26mm knot, and we're just going to load. The James soaps give up the lather nice and easy. And I think we're going to aim for 2 passes today. Maybe go for 3. We'll see how we feel. Because after this I'm going to go downstairs and have a nice couple of bevies. I've got a few new ales to try, a couple of old ones. Got some from Verdant. Oh, that herb, wonderful. Yeah, so I've got some Verdant ales. I've got some, what have I got? I've got some Northern Monk sitting downstairs. I've got some really, really special UK Trappist ale, and that I'm really looking forward to trying. In fact, I might do a video of that alone. Add that to my video blog for ale reviews. But anyway, yeah, this is fresh. This is beautiful. It is literally like sticking your head in a herb garden. And it's wonderful. I think I've got plenty going on in there. Yes. Now, waste not, want not. I don't like waste. Get that out of there. And look at that. Just leaves the OSP soap filled. Let's add a touch of water. Yeah, there's lots going on. Now, this to me, I got a little bit upset. Not in a snowflake kind of way, but just a little bit when I realised the UK WSS was limited edition. Truly limited, as in not to be repeated after the last batch. And I thought, well, that's a shame, because it's a lovely scent. I loved the herbs, and the menthol was just the icing on the cake, you know. But this is a good substitute. All like fresh herbs, and it's classy. It really is a classy scent. So anyone who loves a UK WSS, but little midgy going on in the bathroom. Yeah, anyone who loves a UK Wet Shaving Society scent, but maybe isn't a big fan of menthol. Nolan, I'm looking at you maybe, mate. I know you're not a huge menthol fan. This would be right up your alley. Look at that, lovely lather. There we go. I'm happy with that. So, what we got? We got a beautiful lather, absolutely beautiful lather, and the scent it's not massive, and for many that's quite a good thing, because let's face it, barbershop scent shouldn't be in your face. It should just be subtle, clean, and nice, and that's exactly what we've got. So we've got the Hawk, from mow down 2 days of growth. Lovely. And like I say, with the OSP soap, you know you get a great shave every time. You know the glide is superb. You know the cushion is superb. I mean, you know, these Feather Pros are a nice sharp blade. It's just mowing through. 2 days of growth with the aid of the soap. No issues whatsoever, and it's a lovely experience. Like I say, it's clean, fresh. Nice, summery scent. It's relaxing, do you know what? In the evening, that element of lavender that I can detect, it's ideal. Just for winding down. It really is. I think it's one that if I let the wife try it when she does her legs and all that, I don't think I'll get it back. I really don't. And yeah, that is a compliment of the highest order, because she's really fussy with her scent. Okay, first pass, sublime. I would say we're going to do a second and possibly a third. It's always a good excuse to get some lovely lather on the old boat race. So what have we been up to, gents? Me, been decorating. I took a load of old shelves down that I made about 8 years ago. Changing the bedroom around, different colour scheme, getting away from the black and white, going for more natural oak finish. I put up a new oak bookcase at the week yesterday. That was rather nice. Opens up the bedroom a lot when you take away the black. And then today I've been painting my son's room. He had a desire a long time ago for a bright yellow bedroom. So we bought I forget the name of the colour, something like sunshine yellow. He's now opted for a more serene, relaxing magnolia. And I think he wants navy blue curtains and all that jazz, so it's a good thing we got rid of the yellow. So otherwise, it'd be like walking into IKEA every day. I mean, I love their bikini team and the IKEA meatballs as much as any man, but there's only so much of Sweden one can take. So, 2 passes, we're loving it. Here we go. We have a damn fine shave. But let's go for something a little bit better. Let's go for the 3rd pass and just do a bit of a tidy up. Now I'm probably tempting fate, and I'll probably create loads of claret. But you never know. Stranger things have happened in my videos. I have had plenty of bad luck and had some blood in the old shave, but ever since England won the the quarter-final, got through to the semis, and there was an element of luck involved. I've been feeling quite optimistic about lots of things. So I thought, why not? There we go. Pain free. You know, it's difficult to say anything different. About this soap than any other OSP. Because they're all superb. Oh, we will. So that there was 3 passes with the OSP Barbershop soap, a Cadman 26mm silver tip brush, and the Razor Rock Hawk and Feather Pro. What we got next? Well, we're going to pat dry with the old towel. What else? And then OSP Barbershop Splash, and it says here, external use only. Not to be used around the eyes, mucous membranes or on broken skin. We're not that silly, but I get the point. We have to comply. And we have alcohol, witch hazel and perfume. 100ml in this little bottle, and it lasts ages, and believe you me, it does last. Let's see what we get. Now, if it's anything like other OSP splashes, it's going to be a big alcohol hit, obviously because it's the main ingredient. But let's see. The witch hazel really does add a nice soothing element. Will be liberal. It's the only time you'll ever see me being liberal. Let's whack it on. Yeah, now that is very herby. Definitely getting the basil, lavender, other things maybe going on in there, sage, maybe. It could just be the other things I'm detecting. Beautiful. Skin feels nice. There's no big burn, which you get a lot of the time with alcohol, which hazel may be kind of counteracting that. But the scent is wonderful. Skin feels great. Can't deny that. Absolutely cannot deny it. So, without further ado, let's give you my first impressions. We'll start with the soap because that's where the show started. This, 10 out of 10 in every way. Scent, glide, cushion, and post-shave, and I know it will be because they're all the same. They're spot on and great pot. I don't know, James, you were talking about changing your pots and tubs maybe at some point, but this is ideal. It's a great wide pot to load your bigger brushes in. And I'm a face latherer now predominantly. I do have a bowl and a scuttle, but predominantly a face lather. And I would miss these big open wide pots if they ever went AWOL. So, spot on there, first impressions of that. And the splash, well, like I say, no big alcoholic burn. Skin feels nice. The scent, it's not strong, don't get me wrong. Just waft it about a bit. It's there, and it's fresh, and it is organic, and that's what I love about it. It's a fresh scent. There's nothing that screams plastic, you know, that you often get. I mean, with the likes of Tobbs and their lavender, that is, without a shadow of a doubt, an artificial scent. It is a fragrance oil, it is not a natural essential oil. Whereas this smells exactly like it should coming out of nature. And James, I have to commend you for that, because it is the sort of thing that makes your products an absolute joy to use. And it's a joy to pay for them, and it's a joy to use them, and it's a joy to tell you all about them because they are just spot on. So gents, I know it's Sunday evening, I don't want to waffle too much, particularly for a first impressions video, so I'm going to leave it there and go downstairs and enjoy a bevy or two while I encode this video. So ladies and gents, thank you for watching. This has been the OSP Barbershop Soap and Splash combination. I've been Nick, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.